titled Goodbye Tina. TINA stands for the acronym There Is No Alternative. And I don't know offhand who coined this term TINA originally or when, but again, the term TINA has been used particularly in 2020 and 2021 as there was no real alternative to stocks. So you saw most of the cash flow into stocks, go into growth stocks, etc. And a lot of that is attributable to the run-up in stocks because there was no alternative. Interest rates was near zero. Bonds was paying at most about 2%. Real estate wasn't really appreciating significantly. So again, there was no alternative. If you wanted to get any kind of real return for your cash, everyone put it in stock. So in 2020, 2021, they also turned the term stonks and they said stocks only go up. Well, we've learned in 2020 that stocks also go down. And hopefully we're learning strategies on how we can make money when stocks go down. And now we're talking about alternatives for how can we make money when there are alternatives to stock and we see cash outflow from the equity market to other markets like the bond market, etc. So stick around, and at the end of the video, we'll talk about our strategies for how are we going to deal with the fact that now there is an alternative to stocks. We have to say goodbye to TINA, and we have to come up with strategies to make money in the markets when there is an alternative. And again, we'll talk about next week probably the new term TARA, which is there are reasonable alternatives to stocks. Good morning to everyone joining us in the live chat. Walter Lyons, Spacula, good morning. Judy Tubman. So again, it's no longer true. We got to say goodbye to TINA because now there's alternatives to stocks, and these bonds, the short duration bonds, is one of the alternatives to stocks. Is now you can get a pretty much risk-free return of 4%, around 4%, and some of the shorter term bonds are paying above 4% at no risk. So again, if you're going to take risk in a stock, you have to have a reasonable expectation that it's going to pay you more than 4% for the time frame, for the same time frame. Because an alternative is I could just buy the bonds, and I have almost zero risk if we're talking about U.S. Treasuries, and I get my 4%. So again, as we're picking stocks, and we'll talk about this again tomorrow in terms of our shopping list, what's on our watch list, etc., is that's how people are thinking now, especially your institutional investors, your fund managers, etc., what they call the smart money. They want the lowest risk, highest return on their cash. And if you can get 4% at essentially zero risk, then if you want me to invest in some other stock, you have to convince me I'm going to get a higher than 4% return at a reasonable risk. So again, these growth stocks that are unprofitable may not be profitable for years. They're high risk, and what's the return? In the next year, 5 years, is it going to be better than 4% guaranteed per year? If not, who's going to put their cash in that stock? And if you have no buyers, then price is going to go down, right? So that's why it's important to understand that, goodbye, TINA. Now there are alternatives. There are real or reasonable. Reasonable. I'm going to spell it wrong. There are reasonable alternatives. Treasuries are one of them. And yeah, Tanvir, the price is going down because the yields have to keep going up to match the Fed rate, And that's why banks are not lending, because they could get, right now they're getting 2.5 or 3.25 from the Fed, but they're expected to go up to 4. So if the bank can get 4% from the Fed, then why loan out at 4% or whatever? Now, any adjustable rate loans, as soon as the Fed hikes, they're sending out, the new interest rate is X, and it goes up, 75 basis points. So they're making good money there. But the new loans, And that's why the financials, everyone had poured money in the financials expecting interest rates to go up, and then they didn't perform all that well because they weren't loaning out money, taking advantage of the difference in the short-term and long-term interest rates. So yeah, I expect, we're in TMF, which is the same thing. It's on 20 plus year treasuries, and it keeps going down, price going down because yields going up, and that's going to keep happening until the Fed stabilizes interest rates and quits hiking. So that may be, a while. So next year, right? So we talked also last week that, I bonds are inflation adjusted bonds. You can buy through treasurydirect.com. I believe I put a link to that on our website. You can check for it. I'm pretty sure I put that in there. Probably put it in our Discord as well. You can buy, again, get a 9% or better. It's adjusted for inflation on a limited amount of money. There's a $10,000 cap on how much a given tax entity can put into I bonds. But you get a guaranteed 9% return right now. So again, you see increased interest in that. People are putting money in that instead of stocks because you get a guaranteed 9% return. Now there's limitations on that. You can't cash it out without penalty, etc. So also bond ETFs, and we'll talk in fixed income ETFs, and we'll look at OPP tomorrow. But again, these ETFs are based on bonds and their returns. They're cycling out of their previous bonds, letting those expire. They're buying the short duration, higher yield bonds, and so they hopefully will improve their returns. So again, you're seeing increased interest in bonds, bond ETFs, corporate bonds, etc., because they're now yielding more than they used to be, which was near 0 or 2%. So again, you're hearing a lot more interest, seeing a lot more cash flow into bonds, into fixed income, and away from stocks. So the supply of cash flowing into stocks is decreasing. So again, your buyers is decreasing, plus people that got blown up in the bear market, they're gone, right? So there's a lot of cash flow that is going somewhere else and or has left the market. You also hear people talking a lot more about buying real estate. Now the prices are high, but everyone's expecting a real estate crash as the mortgage rates, skyrocket. The buyers are gone. They don't want a mortgage, can't get a mortgage. They lose their job, etc. Real estate prices will come down. And I know there are people sitting on cash waiting for the opportunity to buy real estate cheap, etc. So Flippa asks, do I know any ETFs with science and technology? And yes, Flippa, and we have a spreadsheet. I don't know if you've seen it before. Hopefully you have. Tomorrow we'll look through our ETF spreadsheet in detail, and please remind me again of specific categories you want to look at because they're not only general science and technology, but also specific categories. And then we can look at those and look at their risk-reward profile in detail. So, for example, if we want to talk about biotechnology, there's LabU, which is LABU, which is long on biotechnology. There's LabD, which is short on biotechnology. We've also got others on, the NASDAQ, etc. So we'll look at those tomorrow. So please come back tomorrow and remind me and point out specific ones you want to look at. So again, there are, goodbye, Tina, because now there are reasonable alternatives. Here's some. We've talked about these. Hopefully we'll have the opportunity to dig in more detail, strategize. But again, so we're looking at, some of these areas of alternatives, treasuries, bonds, bond ETFs, real estate. How can we take advantage of the fact that money's flowing out of stocks and into these alternative areas? So also we talked about, if I can get a better than 4%, so treasuries are paying 4%. if I can get a dividend of more than 4%, then it's reasonable if the risk of price depreciation is not high. So some of these REITs like Realty Income, which we own, STAG, LTC we like, these are non-mortgage backed REITs. They pay more than 4%. So again, that's a better return than the Treasuries. So then we've got ETNs like GLDI on gold, SLVO on silver, USOI on oil, pay very high monthly dividends in the teens to 20s of yield. So again, there's risk with price depreciation based on these commodities, etc., but traded a good way. I'm trying to resist saying the right way. You can make money both from the dividends as well as in price appreciation. And again, tomorrow we will talk about how we're using a number of these ETNs to generate income while we're waiting for the markets to turn around. So I left these links from some of our previous discussions just for reference. Again, while we wait for the markets to turn around, we talked about these for several weeks. Again, these are ways we can just make money in the current market. So, we can scalp volatility. We talked about that. We can scalp the commodities. Here's some examples. And again, we'll look at individual ones again tomorrow, scalping the indices. If you guys are nimble and you caught that bounce in the indices after the CPI data, after it dumped and then bounced, hopefully you made a lot of money because it really bounced hard and then peaked out pretty quickly. Again, you have to be nimble. More nimble than I am. I did not catch those bounces, and I don't like to chase, and so I didn't chase it. So, but I could see, I could see the opportunity there. If you're quick, day trader, momentum trader, breakout trader, there was some good money to be made, and then you could flip it over on Friday and play the inverses and make money coming down. So again, there's ways to make money in any market, and that's a message we want to leave everybody with, and hopefully you will share that message. If you know somebody looking for how to make money in the current market or in any market, tell them to come join us. Come subscribe to our channel. Come join us in the Discord, and let's help each other out. So another thing before I wrap. Is tomorrow I'll talk in more detail about how we're focusing more on selling covered calls against our existing positions to generate income, and I'll show you a number of examples and talk about how we're using this method to generate more income, again, while we wait for the markets to turn around. So if anyone has any last minute questions, please throw it back in the chat. I apologize if I missed your question earlier. You can always also contact us via the Discord. Hit us up, just add us in the Discord, and we have a number of channels, different trading strategies, etc. I post the economic data, as you can see. I forgot to highlight this earlier. I post it in the Surf the Markets channel as it comes out, etc. We have discussions. The main discussion channel is the Beach Party, but again, we have others focused on various tools, trading methodologies, platforms, etc., styles of trading, etc. So it's free to join. Invites in the description box below. And come join us and ask a question. Could you please look into PBR? Yes, I do have on my list to do a due diligence on Petrobras. I believe that's what PBR is, right? It's a Brazilian oil company. And yes, I do have that on my list to do a due diligence on. Let me make sure I get that down for you so I can reference that you're the one asking for that. I guess they just did their election. I don't remember what or it's upcoming. I heard discussion of that, so I will look into that, and I'll let you know when that due diligence video is available, Tanvir. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you all for joining us. Great to see you all helping each other out. Hope to see you in the Discord, helping each other out as well. If you have other individual stocks you want me to look at for our part 2 of our game plan tomorrow, again, you can post a question or post the tag in the Discord, and I will try my best to take a look at that either before or during our part 2 of our weekly trading game plan tomorrow. So have a great rest of your Saturday, and again, we'll look forward to seeing you in the Discord. Thank you for joining us, and have a great day. Bye. The content of this video was produced by BeachBum Trading. We hope you will choose to also join us in the BeachBum Trading community and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Visit us at our homepage at beachbumtrading.com, the bum without the U. Similarly on Twitter, BeachBum Trading, bum without the U. On Facebook and in our BeachBum Trading Facebook group. Please follow us on Pinterest and on Instagram. All of the links to our social media sites will be included in the description box below, and we hope you will choose to subscribe to our BeachBum Trading YouTube channel and follow us on social media. Thank you. We also cordially want to invite you to our new BeachBum Trading Community Discord server, where we can have discussions on all topics related to trading, success in trading, investing, etc. You can see alerts when we make trades, changes to our watch lists, etc. So again, please join us in the new BeachBum Trading Community Discord server. You should be able to find a link in the description box below. You can also find a link in the social media category on our webpage, beachbumtrading.com, without the bum without the U, and also in the link section on the About page of our YouTube channel, etc. So again, we look forward to seeing you in the BeachBum Trading Community Discord server soon. Wave and say hello. BeachBum Trading also now has a site on Patreon. If you are willing and able to help support our efforts to produce all the content and help you achieve the financial freedom you want, deserve, to be able to live the BeachBum lifestyle or any other kind of lifestyle you would like, and you're willing and able to help support our efforts in these regards, we hope you'll choose to visit our Patreon page. You can get access to our new BeachBum Trading Community Discord server, which is currently under construction, but you will get access to the Discord server by supporting us through Patreon. Again, this is all currently under construction, but you can see we just have the default levels, membership levels, but again, each level allows support, allows access to our Discord. We're also posting our trade positions initially in our Discord, and again, we greatly appreciate any support that you're willing and able to provide. So thank you for your consideration. Another way that you can help support BeachBum Trading and being able to produce frequent quality content for you for free on YouTube, etc., is in addition to subscribing to our BeachBum Trading channel, hitting the like button on our videos, and hitting the notify so you're alerted when we release further videos. You can also choose to show your support for BeachBum Trading with a super thanks, which you can find below this video. If you hit the heart with the $sign, the super thanks, again, you can financially support BeachBum Trading in whatever amount that you wish, and we greatly appreciate your support, and that will help us, again, be able to produce frequent quality content that we can provide for you and all your fellow BeachBum traders around the world for free on YouTube. So again, we greatly appreciate all of your support, and thank you very much. Thank you again for watching our video. We hope that you liked it. If so, please smash the like button, give us a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing to our BeachBum Trading YouTube channel. Please share this video with your fellow traders and friends. And please give us your feedback and any recommendations for improvement in the comments section below. And let us know what else we can do to help you in your trading career. Thank you again, good luck, and have a great trading day. If you like this video, we hope you will choose to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the box in the upper left hand corner. You can watch another video like this by clicking on the box in the lower right hand corner. And we have a whole playlist of videos like this that you can access via the box in the upper right hand corner. Our latest video is available in the box in the lower left hand corner. We hope you like this and have a great day.